actually, I don't know what this is. I need to look that up. It's very weird. Here's this guy. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of red ones. Try again. Pretty enough. That one's right there, maybe something. It's done. I'm gonna process it now.
Okay, so here I'm just pulling those elderberries ever so gently off the stems, trying to pick out some of the unripe ones and keep as much stem off as possible. I tried with a comb and shaking them in a bag. This, just pulling them by hand was the easiest way, maybe not the fastest, but that's what I decided to do here. Just sat and did a calm, gentle process of pulling them all off. Then once I get all of them pulled off, I rinsed them really well and then laid them out to dry before they went into the freezer till I was ready to use them. Hi guys! Today we're going to be making elderberry syrup. I picked these elderberries in my backyard. I found it there this year. It was so exciting. So I'll have that little videos of me when I was picking them when they were ripe and everything in this video as well. I have looked at so many recipes of this and each one has a different measurement of water to berries. Some of them it's 2 to 1, some of them is 1 to 1. I'm going to go 1 to 1. I figure I got enough berries and it'll make it stronger if you have more berries and less water. So what I'm going to start with is I have 3 cups of water measured out here, and so I'm going to put 3 cups of water and 3 cups of berries in my pot to start. Here is my 3 cups of water. And then I'm going to scoop out 3 cups of berries. And these are frozen. I had them in my freezer from when I picked them. You can see them. Just smell like frozen berries. And I still have a couple of little green ones and stemmies in here, but that's all going to get, this is all going to get strained. So I did 3 cups of water and 3 cups of berries. 1, 2, 3. And I like this because I have enough to make another batch later on if I don't like how strong this one is. Alright, so here we are. And I'm going to get this on and bring it to a rolling boil here, and then once it's at that rolling boil, we're going to turn it down. But while I got it started, the other things to add in are cloves, cinnamon, and ginger. They're all warming spices, and a lot of them have antioxidants and other things that are going to make you feel good when you're feeling sick, like I am right now. I don't know if you can hear it. But I have frozen ginger, which is how I keep my ginger because it stays good like forever. And it's so easy to grate when it's frozen. It doesn't get all mushy. You don't even have to peel it. So I'm just going to use most of this to make it really gingery. That's about a tablespoon, do a little bit more. That was a big lump. Right. There's my ginger. I'm going to put in, I don't know, like that many cloves. And then let me get my measuring for this. I'm going to do a tablespoon of cinnamon, maybe a teaspoon. Teaspoon from this other recipe I saw here. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Sorry, Sarah, maybe next time I'll make it without the cinnamon for you. I'm going to stir that in and then let this come to that rolling boil. Oh, my berries are still a frozen block. Just a little disclaimer here about elderberry syrup. I am not a health professional. I am not a doctor. I just know that making this and taking it helps with those colds. It helps with the vitamin C, and I like doing it. So if you're going to try any of this, do it at your own risk. Do your research, and that's all I gotta say about that. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Here we are. It just came to a rolling boil. So I turned it down really low to get it to a simmer. Low, maybe even a little bit lower than that. And it's going to reduce to half. We're at about 5 cups and 40 ounces, so we need 2.5 or 20 ounces. And I like this hot because it has little markers on the side. Just let it cook down, simmering, and we'll see you when it's reduced by half. Back again just a little bit earlier because I forgot. I saw someone else kind of mashing the berries to get a lot of the juices out. And so I got my potato masher out just to give them a little extra mashing before I let it continue to simmer. Try and get as much of those good vitamin C juices as possible. I come stir it and mash them every once in a while. Let it simmer. Okay, I think we're about there. It's been simmering for maybe an hour. I think we have gotten down to about halfway reduced, or a little bit less. I'm going to cut it now. I want to mash down these berries a little bit more. Get any more of these juices out. And then we're going to move over and strain it a few times. Strain thing, Pyrex that I measure the water with. We're just going to run it through here first and see how we're looking. Not very much liquid. Very purple in that pan. I'm going to take this spoon here and kind of mash the juices. And then I'm going to let it sit like this for a little bit and let it cool. And then I'm going to strain it again, but with like a cheesecloth. But I want it to cool off a little bit before I do that. But it's looking pretty good. I like it. Okay, I think it's cooled off enough right now. I have like a flour sack towel kind of cheesecloth type thing, and I want to dump this guy in here so that I can squeeze out every last little bit of the juices. I should have wet this first, because now it's just dyeing it. But getting a few more drops might be worth it. There we go. Alright, so I got about, I don't know, 1 cup. And next I'm going to stir in the honey, and I'm going to do half a cup of honey because I only got 1 cup of the elderberry. So I got some local raw wildflower honey. I'm going to do about half a cup of it. Stir it in. This is still a little bit warm, but it's not hot, so it won't kill all the good stuff in the honey, but it should help it dissolve some, I hope. And I'm going to eyeball this. Half a cup. Let's see. That looks like maybe 1/4. So maybe 2 of those. Yummy. You can see I'm from Maryland. So, got that honey in there. The honey has the antioxidant properties, and it also helps preserve. Honey is a natural preservative. I keep reading about that. So that's the big reason to add the honey in there. Obviously, when you have the honey, you can't give it to babies. Anybody under 1. Because of the risk of botulism. So